Okay, shall we start? A very good morning to all the esteemed participants. A warm welcome to each one of you to this 5 days virtual faculty development program on framework and implementation of NEP 2020. I am Vishwapriya, Assistant Professor in the Department of Information Technology at Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, and I am truly delighted to have you all join us for this enriching learning experience. Today marks the second day of our FDP, and we are excited to present another insightful topic: empowering college professors to integrate 21st century skills for enhancing student employability and entrepreneurship in higher education. We are privileged to have with us Dr. Mohan Kumar, Professor in the PG Department of Commerce at Christu Jayanti College, Bangalore, as our esteemed resource person. Let us not delay any further and let's dive into today's program. To begin the session, I would like to invite Dr. R. Selvi from the Department of IT to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Information Technology Department, I'm delighted to welcome you all to the Faculty Development Program. It's wonderful to see so many colleagues, friends, distinguished guests, Dr. Mohan Kumar, Professor, PG Department of Commerce, Krishu College, Bangalore, here today, and I truly appreciate the time and effort you have taken to join us. We have a fantastic group of speakers planned, and I hope this will be a time of inspirations, collaborations, and growth for all. Thank you once again for being here. I encourage you to take full advantages of these opportunities to connect, share, and learn. Let's make the most of these special occasions together. Thank you.
Today's session. It is now my pleasure to invite Mrs. Tamil Chelvi to introduce our chief guest for the day.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sri Tamil Selvi, Assistant Professor, Department of IT. In great privilege, I welcome our Chief Guest Speaker, Dr. R. Mohan Kumar, for the 5 days Faculty Development Program on Framework Implementation of NEP 2020. Dr. Mohan will be delivering a lecture on empowering college professors to integrate 21st century skills for enhancing student employability and entrepreneurship in higher education. Dr. Mohan Kumar received his PhD in the field of organizational behavior and industrial psychology from Aragappa University of India. He is a postgraduate in psychology, sociology, commerce, and human resource management. He was serving as a professor and head director and dean of the MBA program of institutions like Lourdes Martha College of Science and Technology, Francis Xavier Engineering College, Sri Krishna Engineering College for around 20 years. His total experience as an academician is 30 years. His research interest sprawls from mind, mental model, reprogramming of mind, positive parenting to human behavior at organizations. As an academician, he has occupied roles like chairman of Board of Examination, member advisor board, member pass board, member board of studies of various universities and colleges. Dr. R. Mohan Kumar is also a behavioral consultant, NLP practitioner, self-development coach, and certified counseling psychologist. He has authored 5 different books, 5 different patents, and more than 70 articles and research papers related to management, organizational behavior, self-development, and career planning. He has conducted more than 1,000 corporate and individual development programs. He is also a member of professional bodies like AIMA, NIPM, NHRD, TA Cycle, Hypotic Cycle, and Junior of Christu Jayanti College, Autonomous, Bangalore, Karnataka, India. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Tamilchelvi, for that wonderful introduction. Now, let's turn our attention to today's topic. We are honored to have Dr. Mohan Kumar as our resource person, and we are looking forward to his valuable insights. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Mohan Kumar to this session. Sir, the floor is yours. We have perspective on the topic.
So very good morning to one and all who are participating this August occasion, the FDP program organized by the Department of Information Technology of Dr. NGR University, Chennai. The topic taken for this FDP by this department is framework and implementation of NEP 2020. It is really a very wonderful topic, a very lively topic, a very live topic, a timely topic, very useful topic. Let me appreciate the Department of Information Technology, Dr. NGR University, for organizing this 5 days virtual faculty development program on framework and implementation of NEP 2020. First of all, let me thank Dr. N. Kanya, Head of the Department of IT and Dean Students Affairs, the coordinators Dr. R. Selvi, Associate Professor, Department of IT, and Mrs. C. Sharmila, Assistant Professor, Department of IT, and more than all these teachers, the Director of the MBA Department of Dr. NGR University, Dr. Brinda, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet all of these great academicians from all over India. Let me start this session with a brief introduction about the session, about the program, about the topic taken for today's presentation. The topic taken for today's presentation is empowering college professors to integrate 21st century skills for enhancing student employability and entrepreneurship in higher education in the context of NEP. Let me start the session with a brief introduction about the value of this topic, about the relevance of this topic. So it is both an honor and a privilege to address this esteemed gathering on the topic that resonates deeply with the transformative vision of education in India, empowering college teachers to integrate 21st century skills for enhancing student employability and entrepreneurship in higher education in the context of NEP. The National Education Policy, NEP 2020, envisions an education system rooted in holistic and multidisciplinary learning, one that transcends rote memorization to focus on real world applications. At the heart of this vision lies a profound opportunity for us as educators, empowering students, but to become innovators, job creators, and adaptable professionals in an ever evolving global economy. The role of college professors in this transformative journey cannot be overstated. Professors are the architects of a student's intellectual and professional development. When equipped with the right tools, strategies, and a forward thinking mindset, so we will touch upon these three aspects during this in this FDP session, and a forward thinking mindset. They have the unparalleled power to ignite curiosity, instill critical thinking, and foster entrepreneurial spirits in students. Integrating 21st century skills such as critical thinking, digital literacy, creativity, emotional intelligence, and cross disciplinary collaboration into the curriculum is no longer optional. It is essential today. These skills align seamlessly with the NEP's emphasis on employability, skill-based learning, and fostering an entrepreneurial mindset. In essence, this is not just a challenge, but an exciting opportunity for us to redefine higher education by empowering college professors to integrate 21st century skills into their teaching practices. we can create generation of students who are not only employable but also equipped to lead, innovate, and transform the society, transform the global village. Let us embrace this vision together, for it is only through collective effort and a shared commitment to excellence that we can truly fulfill the promise of NEP and prepare our students to thrive in the world of tomorrow. With this brief introductory brief, let me get into the topic now. Friends, see, this FDP is about NEP 2020. One of the core component of this NEP 2020 is OBE, outcome-based education. So, outcome-based education or NEP, the educational system of NEP is always based on outcomes, proposed outcomes. So, let us start this presentation with an instructional objective, with few instructional objectives. What is instructional objective? As I am into the field of training, see, I am using this jargon, instructional objective. Instructional objective is the purpose of a training session. Instructional objective is the reason for which a training session is to be conducted for a set of participants, either it is students or teachers or to the public or to the executives of the corporate or to the employees of the corporate. So instructional objectives are otherwise called, as far as NEP is concerned, as far as OB is concerned, this instructional objective, the technical jargon we are using in NEP or OB is proposed outcomes or proposed outcomes of a session. So let me start this session with the proposed outcomes of this FDP or the instructional objectives of this FDP. So that means after the end of this FDP, we will achieve these objectives. The first objective is to learn about the concept of the National Education Policy 2020, NEP 2020. So I won't spare much time and energy to focus on this topic because yesterday the previous speaker very well, she has explained about this, about NEP, about the objectives of NEP, about the purpose of NEP, about the process of NEP. So she has explained us everything about NEP. So I won't spare more time for explaining you what is NEP or what is the purpose of NEP or the various components of NEP. So the second instructional objective, the proposed outcome of this FDP is to gain an understanding of the significance of NEP. So why NEP is very important, why NEP is very relevant to the current scenario, what are the expected outcomes of NEP. So we will discuss about the importance of NEP during this presentation. And then the third instructional objective of this program is to know the concepts of employability and entrepreneurship. See what for education is. Why children or parents are sending their children to education institution, either it is a KG level education institution or middle school or high school or higher secondary school or PDC or pre-degree colleges or higher learning and education institutions or premier education institutions. What for parents are sending their children to the institutions? What for the students are joining institutions? The basic purpose for which students are joining education institutions is either to get employment opportunities or to get into the field of entrepreneurship. So here we will we will specifically define what is employability and what are the benefits of employability to the children, to the society, to the nation, to the global village. Right now, there is throughout the world, there is a very huge talk about sustainability goals. So the sustainability goals, when we prepare the children for the society, we must also prepare them to achieve, with the aim of achieving the sustainability goals of the world. Now, the fourth objective for which this session or this part of this FDP is organizing is to understand the role of 21st century skills on enhancing the employability and entrepreneurship potential of students. So the purpose for which students are joining institutions is to get employability or to get into entrepreneurship or to become professionals or to become successful individuals or to become happy and successful citizens of the global village. So how it is possible to achieve either the employability objective of their education or the entrepreneurial objectives of the children? See, there comes the role of this 21st century skills. See, those days, I think till 1990s or till 1995, there were people, academicians or the parents, they were they were telling about merit, rank, distinction, gold medal. So we used to give much importance to the intellectual part of the education system. We were giving much importance to the knowledge part of the education system. We were giving much importance to the rank or distinction part of the children. But after I think after 2000 to till 2020, we were talking about soft skills, life skills, hard skills, subject specific skills, so technical skills. So we were using such jargons as objectives of education. But after the introduction of NEP in India in the year 2020, so we are talking about 21st century skills. So today, inculcating or creating 21st century skills on our children is very important. It is inevitable. Without 21st century skills, students will not get good employment opportunities. Without 21st century skills, students will not get into entrepreneurial ventures. So 21st century skills is very important. And we will, in this session, in this FDP, in this part of this FDP, we will also discuss about what is 21st century skill and what are the components of 21st century skills. And we will also discuss about the ways and means which may help us to increase the 21st or inculcate or ingrain or create or foster 21st century skills in our children. Then the last important objective of instructional objective of this FDP is to aware about the ways and means available to the professors to enhance the various 21st century skills among students. So that means the strategies are the ways and means we, the educators, the professors, the teachers can adapt to enhance the various 21st century skills among the students. So these are the instructional objectives of this session. So let me get into the next topic. So I won't, as I told you already, I won't spare much time and energy to brief you about NEP, about the process of NEP, about the purpose of NEP, about the components of NEP. So today's core aim is to make the participants of this program to understand the various ways and means which may help them to inculcate, to ingrain or to foster the various 21st century skills among our children, because that is very important to me. Without creating such skills among our children, so we cannot make them so successful in their life. Not only in their career life, in their professional life, in their social life, in their overall life. See, if we are ready to focus our attention on creating or inculcating or fostering the 21st century skills in our children, certainly they will be so successful. So what is NEP 2020? It is a comprehensive policy framework of Government of India, introduced by Government of India. It is a comprehensive policy framework of the Government of India about the education system of India after 2020. So it was introduced by the Government of India. What for this NEP was NEP 2020 was introduced. So the purpose of NEP 2020 to make a transformation in the education system of India. The purpose of introducing NEP 2020 by the Government of India is to make certain reforms in the education system of India towards the goodness of the society, towards the progress of the society, towards the progress of Indian economy. Why NEP? the first reason for which government introduced this NEP is to make India as a global knowledge superpower. So really, really, we are achieving this end as we are seeing. If you look at the statistics to be provided by the global level organizations, either it is ILO or World Trade Organization or World Bank, see, you must understand the impact of this NEP on the progress of India in whatever in all the aspects, either it is foreign exchange or it is foreign exchange reserves of India or the economic progress of India or the exports progress of India in the exports technological development in India or infrastructural development in India. So in all these respects we are progressing. One of the reasons is introduction of NEP 2020 in India. The second reason for which government introduced this NEP 2020 in India is in achieving inclusivity, ensuring equity, fairness in providing education. So today, inclusivity. So women are getting education today. People from that community are getting education opportunities today. People from this community is getting, people from that religion, they are getting education. People from backward area, they are getting educational opportunities. People from remote villages, they are getting quality educational opportunities. So equity, everyone is getting opportunity to get into the education system. Either it is medical education or it is engineering education in the premier institutions. See, all if you get into the education institution, certainly you will see people from all walks of life. And quality of education. So the one of the primary reason for which NEP 2020 introduced by the government of India is to make India as a knowledge superpower in the world, to ensure inclusivity in providing education, to ensure equity in providing education to all the categories of the society, to ensure quality of education in India. So then focus of NEP 2020. So the core focus of NEP 2020 is holistic development. So as I told you already, so we were focusing on mainly imparting knowledge to the children before pre-NEP 2020 education system. But nowadays, we are taking care of their overall development. We are giving due importance to the cognitive development of the children. We are giving due importance to the social quotients, of emotional quotients, or spiritual quotients, or ethical background of the children. So we are now after introduction of NEP 2020, the focus of educationalists is to focus on the overall development of the children, not only the development of the knowledge part of the children, but also the development of the overall development of the children is given due importance after the introduction of NEP 2020. Then the second focus of NEP 2020 is skill-oriented education. As I told you already, now we are more focused on creating more and more of 21st century skills among our children, because without 21st century skills, they will not get better employment opportunities. Without 21st century skills, they will not initiate more and more of startups. They will not get into the entrepreneurial field. They will not be so successful economically, socially, emotionally. So now, the second focus of NEP 2020 is to impart more and more very useful constructive skills in our children. And then another focus point of NEP 2020 is access and equity. I have already told you, so now everyone, either poor people or rich people or people from urban, people from rural, people from that community or that community, this religion, or everyone is getting educational opportunities nowadays. So government is very specific that there must be equal opportunity for each and every individual citizens of the society to get into good quality educational institutions. And then global standard. I already told you, one of the reasons for which government introduced NEP 2020 is to bring our education to the level of the international standard. And nowadays, I hope you have seen the data to be provided by the international ranking frameworks. So many of our institutions are getting space in the international in the ranking framework provided by the international ranking framework bodies. Now, flexibility. So here today, I hope all of you know about the flexibility available to the students. So either they can go for see go for choice-based with the launch of choice-based credit system, they can learn any subject. A chemistry student can learn an agricultural subject. A management student can learn information technology related subjects, or physics students can learn chemistry. So anyone can learn any subject. A student who is doing any subject can do take up learn subjects from any other disciplines. So students can, in between, if the student is willing to go and go for internship, in between they can take a break. So there are many flexibility available for the students with the help of this NEP 2020. So this is another focus point of NEP 2020. Then next we are discussing about the relevance of NEP 2020 in the present context. So see, again I am telling you 21st century demands. So 21st century demands, 21st century skills. So we have to prepare our children with 21st century skills. So today, as I told you already, any student, if she or he has, if she or he is to be successful, it must be only with the help of 21st century skills. So today, this NEP, the policies, the various policies of the NEP, the various practices of the NEP, the various objectives of the NEP is very relevant, especially in today's environment. So, and we have to compete with the because of the globalization process, because of the liberalization process, because of the latest development in technology, the globe is becoming a single country. So, in this scenario, so our children, they have to compete with the globe, with the children from USA, with the children from Australia, with the children from various other parts of the country. So we must prepare them to the standards of to the international standards. So as we have to prepare our children to compete with the international level standards, so NEP's objectives, NEP's role is very important, especially in today's context. And then economic growth. So the government, both the central government as well as the various state governments, they are very specific that there must be economic progress in our country. So if we want economic progress, certainly, so we should give due importance to the development of skilled workforce, the development of quality human resources. And so what NEP 2020 has many strategies, many tricks, many tools to create quality skilled workforce, quality skilled human resources in order to help our nation to ensure economic progress. And then social equity. So NEP 2020 is very important because it helps us to promote social equity, helps us to promote inclusivity and equal opportunities for all the learners. As I told you, national building, NEP 2020 is also helping us to build our nation. So because of these reasons, NEP 2020 is very relevant to the current competitive situation. And then why, knowledge about NEP is very important today. Especially why knowledge about NEP is very important for the teachers, for the college teachers, for the school teachers, for the professors. There are few reasons I have cited here. The first reason is, job loss. We are in a very critical situation, in the current scenario. Statistics shows that, because of this technology or that AI technology or other technological developments. See, there is the world level organizations like International Labour Organization and World Bank. So they are really warning each and every country about the job loss which is happening in the current scenario. So there are clear-cut statistics given here. See, this is one of the statistics given by McKinsey. So it is estimated that 400 to 800 million jobs could be displaced globally by 2030 due to AI and automation. Another statistics given by McKinsey report, an expected 400 to 800 million people will lose their jobs due to AI. Another information, this is an information about India. See, a report by McKinsey Global Institute estimates that automation could displace up to 60 million workers in India's manufacturing sectors alone. This is another statistics provided by McKinsey. So this is another statistics I have collected from the Google. So this is the potential job loss, especially in the banking sector. So, see, around autonomous research estimates that 1.2 million people working in banking and lending will be replaced by artificial intelligence software by 2020. This is another alarming data provided by one of the research organization. See, not only see this alarming information, I must also give you another piece of information at this juncture. See, exploring the crisis in engineering and management education in India. The reported lack of jobs is to be seen along with the reduction in the number of seats being offered. So this is about closure of institutions. The number of seats AICT registered being offered for engineering studies, UG, PG diploma and diploma has declined from peak of 31.83 lakh during 2014 to 2015 to 23.69 lakh in 2022 to 23. So that means the successful institutions, they have to reduce the number of seats, and ordinary institutions below a particular standard level, sometimes they may have to close down their institutions. Indirectly, this will affect the job potential of the teachers or the professors who are into teaching. And this is another information about closure of institutions in US, not only in India, not only in the other parts of the country. See, US is a well-developed economy. There, see, news, Times of India news on December 17, 2024 says that even in US, so they have closed down many institutions, and some of the institutions, they are at the verge of closure. So, but for the welfare of the society, for the welfare of the economy, for the welfare of the humanity, so the role of these institutions is very important. Now, what is the way out? So I have given you a number of reasons for which NEP is very important, and I have given you certain alarming statistics about the current job opportunity situation of the globe of India, and what is the way out. So there is only one way out. We must be ready to inculcate this 21st century skills among our children. So this piece of information I am explaining you with the help of a quote given by quote given by the CEO of Niti Aayog, BVR Subramaniam. So he, in a newspaper, I found this piece of information provided by BVR Subramaniam, the CEO of Niti Aayog. To harness potential of its youth, India must reimagine employability, particularly in the context of AI, and invest in teaching methods that leverage the technology. So this is the point which is explaining the value of today's topic for this FD. So we have no other way other than to find certain fruitful strategies to inculcate to foster the 21st century skills among our students. The real game changer will be soft skills. In this evolving landscape, again, so this is taken from the news provided by, or the message provided by BVR Subramaniam, the CEO of Niti Ayog India. So in this evolving landscape, the real game changer will be soft skills. These uniquely human capabilities are irreplaceable by machines, making them the new foundation for employability in this 21st century. So this is actually, this piece of information is uh, giving uh, positive news to the academicians, positive news to the society. So we cannot substitute see machines. We cannot substitute soft skills with the help of machines. If we create human beings, if we create graduates, postgraduates with proper 21st century skills, proper capabilities, certainly our children will get employment opportunities, our society will have this positive trend of growth in the economy. So again, he is giving another piece of information. See, India's most urgent need for reform is bridging the education and skilling gaps. So now, see, according to him, there is a gap between the education delivery, the delivery of education by the education system and the requirement of the quality of education for the current situation. So if we are ready to fill this gap with the help of finding some ways and means to inculcate the various required 21st century skills, then we will be fruitful. We can overcome the current challenging situation. Why it is most urgent? India Skills Report reveals that only 51.25% of 18 to 21. This is a very important piece of information. India Skills Report 2020-24 reveals that only 51.25% of 18 to 29-year-olds across India are deemed employable. So that means 49% of the children, 49% of the students or the youngsters belongs to this category, 18 to 29 category, are unfit for the current requirements of the employment market. So this is a very important piece of information. Therefore, it is imperative to implement effective measures to address and bridge the educational and skill gap in India. So that is why this topic, this presentation, so the topic taken for this FDP, today's FDP is very important. Now let me focus on employability. As I told you already, the purpose of any education system must be to enhance the employability potential of the students, to enhance the enterprising capability, entrepreneurial potential of the children. So now let me discuss what is employability. You know what is the meaning of employability? See, for this discussion, let me provide you a definition for the term employability. Employability in the present context refers to an individual's ability to secure, retain, and excel in a job by demonstrating the skills, knowledge, and attitudes that employers require in a rapidly evolving job market. It is not only getting a job. See, sometimes getting a job may be little easy nowadays. For one reason or for the other reason, sometimes easily students may get a job in the corporate. But retaining of that position is very important. Survival is very important. Sustaining in the position, ensuring career progress in their career life is very important for that. So that employability is not only helping a student to get an employment opportunities, it is also helping the student to retain the employment opportunity, to help the student, to ensure the student to so to climb higher levels of the career ladder. So that is also a part of this of the term employability. It is not only helping him to find a job, it is also helping him or her to progress in their career. So for this discussion, employability is helping our children to get a job or creating the employment potential among the children to find a better job, to help the students to not only to find a better job, to help the students to survive in their career life, to help the students to progress in their career life. All these three aspects must be included in the definition for employability for this topic. Why employability is very important for individuals, for students, for children, for parents? It enhances the opportunities and job security. For employer, ensures skilled and productive workforce. Without quality employees, without skilled employees, organizations cannot achieve performance. Organizations cannot perform well. So, for organizations survival, for the survival of the corporate, for the survival of the MNCs and TNCs, for the survival of the business houses, also employability among the students is very important. For economies, for growth, for progress, for ensuring competitiveness, for growth, we need skilled laborers. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is in the present context refers to the process of identifying, developing, and executing innovative ideas to create new ventures, products, or services that address market needs to solve problems. So it is a known fact. So entrepreneurship is also very important. And why entrepreneurship is important? What are the benefits of entrepreneurship? One is economic growth. Second one is job creation. Third one is innovation. So only with the help of entrepreneurship. See, either it is Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, only with the help of these, or Bill Gates, only with the help of these entrepreneurs, it was possible for the global business community to provide a number of innovative products and services to the society. So, entrepreneurship is very important for innovation. Without entrepreneurship, we cannot convert. It is impossible to convert the inventions into innovation, the innovation into successful products. So innovation and technological advancements is possible only with the help of entrepreneurship. So we must also focus our attention on creating more and more number of entrepreneurs. Then addressing global challenges. So today there are many challenges which are to be faced by the global community. You know about climate change. There are many healthcare issues. See, after the we have already experienced one very big experience during the pandemic, and see, there are issues with regard to the aging. As I told you already, many institutions are in the closure stage, and institutions are struggling a lot for their survival. And poverty is another issue, not only in the underdeveloped countries, even in the developed countries, even in the developing countries, poverty is another issue. So, if we wish to address these issues, we have to create more number of entrepreneurs. We must focus on creating entrepreneurial qualities among our children. So, and in the later part of this presentation, we will discuss about the various ways and means which may help us to inculcate more and more of entrepreneurial skills, more of entrepreneurship and employment potential among our children. The fourth benefit of creating more number of the fourth benefit of giving our focus on inculcating entrepreneurial skills among the students is empowerment and financial independence. So, empowerment of families, empowerment of individuals, empowerment of the society, empowerment of youth is very important. Financial independence of individuals is very important. Without financial independence, human beings are struggling a lot. They are finding very difficult to meet both the ends to meet. They are finding it difficult to find financial resources for the education of their children, for their livelihood, for their travel, for their progress. So, financial independence is very important for any individual. So, one of the benefit of this entrepreneurship is we can easily create financial independence among the individuals with the help of creating more number of entrepreneurs in the society. Directly as well as indirectly, the creation of entrepreneurs will help us to eliminate financial insecurity in the community, financial insecurity or financial difficulty among the individuals. Promoting self-reliance and reliance, resilience, entrepreneurs contribute to building self-reliant economies by reducing dependency on foreign imports and exports. So, this is a simple point. It is a see, if we want self-reliance in our country, if we want self-reliance among individuals, if we want self-reliance among families, we need to speed up the entrepreneurial progress in the country. Then encouraging diversity and inclusion. So more and more of entrepreneurial attempts certainly will help us to ensure diversity and inclusion in the community. So these are the reasons for which and creation of more entrepreneurs is very important. Focusing on creating more and more of entrepreneurial skills among our children is very important. Now, next is what is meant by 21st century skills. I have already told you today. If see our children, if our students wish to survive in the competitive scenario, they must be ready to create. They must be ready to inculcate more and more of 21st century skills in their personality, in their wisdom. So, what is meant by 21st century skills? 21st century skills are a set of abilities, knowledge, and attitudes that are essential for success in the modern world, especially in the rapidly changing, technologically driven, AI exposed, and globalized society. As I told you already, so those days we were discussing about soft skills, hard skills, subject specific skills, technical skills, social skills, this skills, that skill. But today it is 21st century skills. So there is a slight difference between such skills and 21st century skills. As I told you already, it is the holistic development of a child to meet the challenging environment prevailing in the global village is 21st century skills. 21st century skills is skill. 21st century skill, creation of 21st century skill is focusing on creating abilities, knowledge, and attitudes. So, abilities, knowledge, and attitudes that are essential for success in the modern world. So, the 21st century skills are skills which may help our children to survive, to be successful in the competitive modern world. So, what are the why 21st century skills are important in today's context? So, 21st century skills are crucial for students today because they not only prepare them for future careers but also equip them with the tools to navigate an increasingly complex digital and internet. So, creation of 21st century skills is very important because our children they have to live in the very complicated, very complex environment. So, especially the current scenario because of the invasion of digital technology, because of the invasion of the AI technology. So it is a very complex situation. So if we wish to help our children to survive in this complex situation, we must be ready to inculcate more and more of 21st century skills among our children. So why 21st century skills is important? So specific reasons. The first reason is personal success. Personal success or success of individuals. For a personal success of individuals, they need 21st century skills. So, educational leaders, academicians, professors must focus on creating 21st century skills among our children. We must focus on finding ways and means to create, to inculcate, to foster 21st century skills in our children. So, we will discuss more about 21st century skills with the help of discussing about the various skills which are included in the 21st century skills in the next part of this presentation. And professional development of individuals, professional development of professionals, professional development of children. Again, 21st century skills is very important for the professional development of children. Adapting to technological change, as I told you already in the current latest technological complicated or complex technological scenario. So we need to prepare our children with 21st century skills to survive in the current scenario. So competitive job market, as I told you already, see on the one side, competition for getting jobs is very tough. On the other side, the reduction in the number of jobs. So in this competitive scenario, so if we are not preparing our children with 21st century skills, tomorrow they will be unemployed. There will be underemployment, there will be unemployment problems, there will be poverty, there will be many issues in the society. So, and to escape from all these consequences, we must be ready to find some ways and means. I have given you, from the NEP policy manual, I have collected some of the teaching methodologies, teaching pedagogies, and from the international sources, international blogs, international level websites, international level manuals. I have collected some of the ways and means to inculcate 21st century skills in our children. So other than that, I have created, out of my experience, out of my knowledge, out of my vision, I have created some of the ways and means to help our students to create 21st century skills. And such ways and means I have listed at the end of this presentation. So professional development, adapting to technology change, competitive job market are some of the reasons for which we must be ready to create 21st century skills among our students. Then lifelong learning and continuous growth is an important part of requirement for our children to progress in their career, to survive in the current competitive scenario. So for that reason, we must inculcate 21st century skills in our children. Then collaboration and teamwork. Without collaboration and teamwork, people cannot get job. Without collaboration and teamwork, they cannot work in the complex work environment of the IT sector or any other manufacturing sector or any other automobile sector. So if they wish to survive, if they wish to prove themselves in the current industrial scenario, current corporate scenario, they must have these two qualities, collaboration and teamwork. And 21st century skill, it is one of the components of the 21st century skills. If we focus on creating 21st century skills in our children, certainly they will be molded with these two qualities, on collaboration and teamwork. And then entrepreneurship and innovation. I have elaborately explained to you about the value of these two qualities. So this is another reason for which we must focus on creating 21st century skills in our children, contributing to a better world. Now let us discuss about the various 21st century skills. So the first let us discuss the 5 important broad category of 21st century skills. The first set of skills is learning skills, second set of skills is literacy skills, third set of skills is life skills, fourth set of skills is technical and industry specific skills, and the fifth set of skills is mindset and growth oriented skills. I'm not giving much time and importance to discuss about these skills, because more than these skills, 21st century skills, so I must give more importance to discuss about the various ways and means which may help the teachers, which may help our professors, which may help our academic community to inculcate, to ingrain, or to create, or to foster these 21st century skills in our children. So let me quickly explain you the various 21st century skills. The first set of skills, as I told you, it is learning skills, which includes critical thinking and problem solving skills. You know about the value of these two skills, especially in the current scenario, either in the software industry or in the automobile industry or in any industry. If they wish to be successful, if they wish to be survive, so they should have this critical thinking and problem solving. Even in life, even in the social situations, people to survive, people to succeed, people to live, they should have these critical thinking and problem solving qualities. Then creativity, very important today, either for teachers or for corporate leaders or for corporate employees. They need creativity to survive in the current scenario. Otherwise, it is very difficult to survive in the field of competition. And then collaboration, I have explained you. Communication. So we should have the ability to communicate our ideas. Employees and our students, when they join the corporate, they should have communication skills to present their ideas, not only in front of their core work colleagues, but also in the social media, but also in the media. So they should have media skills, they should have communication skill. Without communication skill, they cannot survive. Then 21st century skills, literacy skills. Three literacy skills they are. We have to inculcate, we have to impart among our children. One is information literacy, second one is media literacy, third one is technology literacy. Information literacy today, see if you browse the Google, if you seek the help of any AI tools, it may provide you see innumerable informations, huge quantity of informations, and you should have the quality of see utilizing such informations based on your requirements. Media literacy, so understanding and analyzing the content which is available in the media. Then technology literacy. So without technology, see, I'm living in Bangalore. See, when we today, if petty shop owner, if he or she wants to survive, he should know the technology. So without people, auto alas, without having scanner, without having Google Pay or Amazon Pay, they cannot get business today. So even fish merchant or flower merchant, whoever may be today, if they want to survive in the field of their business, they should have digital proficiency. They should have digital literacy. So even students, either it is management students or commerce students or physics students or chemistry student or marketing student or information technology student. So today analytics is ruling the business world. Analytics is ruling the entire community. So without analytics, without digital, knowing digital tools, without having at least basic knowledge about the various softwares, without knowing the applications of AI and ChatGPT, we cannot survive. So technology literacy is very important today. That is why most of the institutions they have introduced IT papers or AI related papers to all the to the students from all the specializations. Then 21st century skills, life skills, flexibility and adaptability. Adaptability is very important today. Without adaptability, people cannot adapt to the changing environment of the corporate world. They cannot adapt the changes happen in the corporate world. Changes to be happened in the technological world. Flexibility and adaptability is very important for our career progress, for getting employment opportunities, for becoming successful entrepreneurs. Leadership and initiative. So the initiative is one of the very fundamental quality of entrepreneurs. Without the quality of initiative, they cannot survive, they cannot successful in entrepreneurship. Leadership is another quality which may help the entrepreneurs to lead the employees, to lead their team. So emotional quotients, emotional intelligence is another very important quality which is important for employees, for our students to be successful in their organizations. Then 21st century skills, life skills, resilience and stress management. Yesterday, Madam was explaining us about resilience. Resilience is the quality of bouncing back. Resilience is the quality of coping with the setbacks. So, if you wish to be successful in entrepreneurship, you must have this quality. Certainly, you may have to face a lot of hurdles, lot of challenges, lot of failures in your entrepreneurial journey. If you have this quality, you'll be successful. If you don't have this quality, so we must be ready to create this quality among our children. There are teaching methodologies. There are certain teaching pedagogies which may help us to inculcate this quality in our children. Then financial literacy. Today, financial independence is the talk of the day. Many individuals, they are all struggling with loans. They are all struggling with a huge credit burden, debt burden. So today, financial literacy, provision of financial literacy to our children is very important. So we must teach them about investment. What is it? See, yesterday we were teaching them about savings, but today, see, simply savings won't help the children to gain financial independence, financial strength. So more than savings, we must teach them about investments, investment avenues. We must teach them about demat account. We must teach them about stock market. We must teach them about bank nifty, fin nifty, and all. We must teach them about money market. We must teach them about the opportunities in the real market. We must teach them about the opportunities in the commodity market. We must teach them about seed capital. We must teach them about startup ventures, startup capital. So we should give them a thorough idea about. We must give them a clear-cut idea about the various avenues of investments which are available today. Then technical and industry specific skills. So these are the technical and industry specific industry specific skills which we have to teach the children as part of 21st century skills. One is data analysis and interpretation. As I told you already, either it is a doctor or a chemist or an accountant or a chemist, whoever may be. So today, without market sales executive or marketing executive, banker, everyone, they must know this data analysis. They must know about, they must have analytical skills. They must have idea about business analytics. They must have idea about analytics. Without analysis, there is no opportunity for anyone in any industry. So data analysis, we must teach them data analysis. Then coding and programming, cyber security awareness. So these, and then project management, design thinking. So these are all skills which comes under technical and industry specific skills of 21st century skills. Then finally, mindset and growth oriented attitudes. This is the last set of skills we must inculcate in our children to be successful in the current complicated scenario. One is growth mindset. So all of you know about the difference between fixed mindset and growth mindset. Growth mindset is a very important ingredient, very important quality which is essential for anyone to be successful in the current situation. So we must find ways and means to inculcate this growth mindset in our children during their stay in our institution. Then entrepreneurial thinking, persistence, focus, determination. So these are all some of the these are the various 21st century skills we should focus on when we impart the 21st century skills among our children. Effective strategies. So this is the last part of the session. So effective strategies for college professors to foster 21st century skills in students. So first let me explore the various strategies for college professors to foster 21st century skills in college students. First, let me focus on those strategies which are available in the NEP manual, which are available in the NEP manuals of various countries, which are available in the textbooks, which are available in the blogs and websites, in the Google platform. So, the first strategy which may help as the educators to foster the 21st century skills in our students is collaborative learning and peer teaching approach. So this is a common method already we are adopting because of OB, because of NEB. Already we have started using this strategy in our education system. And then role plays and real life scenarios. So to teach any subject, we can use these role plays, and even with the help of these role plays and real life scenario approach, we can teach technical subjects or non-technical subjects, management subjects, or any subjects can be taught with the help of these two pedagogies, with the help of these two teaching methodologies. And then project-based learning subjects. So encourages students to work on real-world projects such as developing apps for societal challenges or AI solutions aligned with sustainable development goals. So we can give real-time projects to our students, or we can allow the students to go for real-time work environment to learn about the project management, to know about project development or product development. Then problem solving and case-based learning. This is another method. So by giving them see problem situations, or by giving them case situations, we can teach them. We can help them to uh, to create 21st century skills in them. Then skill-based workshops and certifications. So we can introduce skill-based workshops and certifications for the students. There are many online platforms which are available with certifications and diploma programs for our children. So we can introduce such courses to our children as part of our curriculum. Project-based learning, so this is already explained. Then interdisciplinary collaboration, as I told you already, so today's students from any subject can learn any other subjects from any other disciplines, that is allowed to. So today, this interdisciplinary collaboration is also important for our students to be successful in the real-time corporate scenario. Flipped classroom model. We all know about this model. So this is another method we can use. Industry exposure and internship strategy. This is a very important strategy we can adapt to expose the students the real-time experience, real-time environment of the industry. So by if we have corporate tie-up, if we have industry tie-up, we can easily find opportunities for our students to get internships and industrial exposure. So, as part of this strategy, we can also organize some industrial visits, or we can allow the students to go for either part-time or full-time internships in the corporate. Then capstone and internship programs approach. Encourage the students to participate in capstone projects or internships with industry partners to work on live AI and app development projects. Then design thinking workshops can be organized. Then open educational resources and MOOC approach. Use free resources from Coursera, edX, and NPTEL to complement classroom teaching. So then experiential learning through competitions strategies. Organize competitions and events that promote critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and leadership. So these competitive events include case competitions or simulation competition, hackathons, or debate competitions. Then gamification. It is the latest method of teaching which is very popular, especially among B schools, among the management institutions, to teach various management concepts to the management students. So gamification, nowadays even the technical institutions, technical teachers, they are using these games to teach the students the various technical aspects of their respective field. So gamification is another method we can use to teach the students. Then topmost effective strategies for college professors to foster 21st century skills in students. Give live research projects. This is one of the very fruitful teaching methodology which may help us to inculcate more and more of the 21st century skills among our children. Then live app building projects can be given to the students. Then we can ask the students to meet the successful CEOs or the successful. See, I used to give one assignment to my students. Meet Coffee with CEO project. So as part of this Coffee with CEO project, I allow the students to. I will create teams. I will divide the total students into teams, and all the teams will be allowed to visit the corporate to meet the CEOs or startup CEOs to do in the CEO interviews. So after that, I'll allow them to present such video clips in front of the total classroom. So this Coffee with CEO assignment may be useful for the students to gain many of the 21st century skills. And we can organize CEO talks in our institution. If it is possible, daily we can invite corporate executives or corporate CEOs to address our students. to share their success stories, or otherwise at least weekly once we can, or otherwise at least monthly once we should organize CEO talks to our students. So if we provide them the opportunity to meet the CEOs directly, certainly this will help them to gain inspiration from the real-time CEOs. Then organize outbound training events. We see outbound training events or training events which may help the students to gain many of the 21st century skills. So either we can invite expert outboard trainers from outside to train the students, or teachers, we ourselves can become experts. We see gain the exposure and experience in the outbound training programs. So there are many certifications available to gain expertise in the field of outbound training. So if by gaining expertise and experience, the teachers themselves can become outbound trainers. So these outbound training programs, events may help us to foster many of the 21st century skills. Then organizing of live expos, shows, sales melas in the campus. So these expos or shows, or say, if we allow this, if we give opportunity to our students to organize these expos, shows and sales melas in the campus, so this will help them to create many of the 21st century skills which we discussed in this session, and bring them to trade shows, expos, and trade fairs. This is another method which may help us to inculcate most of the first 21st century skills among our children. Make them to join trade associations like IEEE, CSI, MMA, BMA, IMA, JCI, ISTD, so NHRD, and such other trade associations or professional associations. Introduce corporate coaching or alumni coaching to our students. Then introduce mentoring system in the institution. Organize entrepreneurship boot camps in the college. Then make them to get into part-time business or part-time jobs. So this certainly will, if we allow them to go for part-time, if we encourage them to go for part-time business and part-time jobs, certainly this will help the students to gain many of the 21st century skills which are essential for them to be successful in their life. Then introduce them to the field of startup entrepreneurship, expose them to the initiatives like Atal Innovation Mission, Make in India, Digital India, Startup India, Seed Capital, Venture Capital, Stock Market, Investments, Demat account, Financial Literacy. So then encourage the students to attend number of tech fests, management fests, conferences, symposiums, self-development training events, and CEO talks. Encourage students to take part in cultural events. So all these participations will help them to enhance their level of confidence, to help them to gain various skills like team skill, media literacy skill, and so on. Then encourage students to take part in cultural events. Make the students to organize number of tech fests, management fests, conferences, self-development training events, and CEO talks. Encourage the students to organize number of cultural events. Make every student to open Demat account. So as I told you already, see, financial literacy is very important for our students to survive in the competitive current scenario. So if we help them to, they open the Demat account, they will be exposed to the opportunities in the field of investments, in the field of stock market. Invite experts to address them on investment and financial literacy. Organize live stock trading sessions. Invite career experts and professionals to address the students about the various career and entrepreneurial opportunities in the current scenario. Government initiatives. What are the various government initiatives to empower India's growing startups? Atal Innovation Mission, Make in India project, Digital India project, and Startup India projects. My recommendations to our professors to become more fruitful to a constructive teaching and learning environment. One, get into consultancy. So teachers, we must equip ourselves in tune with the expectations of the current corporate world, current social scenario, current competitive scenario. So we must see teachers, if we get into the field of consultancy, why teachers from professors from premier institutions like IISc or IIT or IIM, see, they could help uh, much in a better way to their teachers, to their students, because so they are into consultancy. They are good at consultancy. So if we get into consultancy, certainly see we will aware about more and more about the real time situation of the corporate world, so that we can mold our children with uh, better inputs, get into meaningful research projects. So we should also get into meaningful research projects. We should take initiative to get research projects, funded research projects or self-funded research projects. There are many corporates which are ready to provide funded research projects. So if we get into these research projects, we will get a better idea about creating uh, more and more 21st century skills among our children. Become ambassador in the Innovation Council. Join trade or professional bodies like IEEE, CAA, MMA, JCA, or NHRD, ISTD, or yes, and such other professional bodies. Then get opportunity to meet corporate leaders, attend success sharing sessions of the CEOs, participate in entrepreneurship group camps, travel around. Travel will help us to gain much experience about the real time scenario of the society. Visit premier institutions like IIMs, IITs, IITs, IIScs, etc. Attend MDPs, FDPs, executive development, update with certifications, courses, and diplomas. Follow your passion. So, teachers, see, apart from teaching, if we get into some areas which may be close to our heart, certainly, so we can give more inputs to our children. Then, which life skill is the most important life skill to make a person more successful in India? Self-awareness. To my understanding, self-awareness is the most important life skill which may help anyone to be so successful in life. So, why is self-awareness is the key life skill for success? Simply, see, if we have self-awareness, we will have a clear-cut goal. So, with goal, we can achieve anything in our life. With clear-cut goal, we can bring laurels in our life. We can achieve health, wealth, happiness, travel, whatnot. Everything can be achieved with the help of a clear-cut goal. And people with awareness only can able to find a clear-cut goal in their life. So with awareness, we can easily understand our strength and weaknesses. When we know our strength and weaknesses, we can easily sort out our strategies to find a successful life, successful entrepreneurial life or employment or career life. Then people with awareness, they will be with more resilience. They will be with more persistence. They will be with more perseverance. Perseverance, persistence, and resilience is very important in any field, either in entrepreneurship field or in employment or in any real life situation. There will be challenges. If we wish to overcome the challenges and to be successful in life, to be happy in our life, we should have this quality. And people with self-awareness, they will have more resilience, more perseverance. How to cultivate self-awareness? One, mindfulness meditation. So please refer the YouTube or refer blogs or Google to know more about this mindfulness meditation. So in the YouTube there are many free guided mindfulness meditations available. If you use such mindfulness meditations, certainly you can improve your self-awareness. When you could improve your self-awareness automatically, see, you'll find various ways and means to be successful in life. And then practice reflection or journalizing. Spend 5 to 10 minutes daily to journalize about the thoughts and emotions and actions. To know more about journalizing, again, please refer blogs or YouTube channels or see websites and follow the various procedures to be followed in the journalizing process. Journalizing is another method which may help you to increase your level of self-awareness. And consult career coaches, life coaches, or professional heal your inner self experts, psychologists. So find career coaches or life coaches with proven track record for consultation to improve your level of self-awareness. This is another method you can improve your self-awareness. Start with self-awareness and watch how it transforms every aspect of your life. And finally, let me conclude this session with a very powerful quote which I used to share with my students, with my training participants. Take care to get what you want, or you will be forced to accept what you get in your life. So I'm repeating, take care to get what you want, or you will be forced to accept what you get. So I suggest my fellow teachers to follow this powerful quote and take all possible measures to take care to get what you wish in your life, or you will be forced, and share this message, this powerful message, to even to your students community. These are the reference materials. I'll share this PPT with the organizers of this of this FDP. So you can refer these reference materials to know more about the topic which we discussed in this part of this FDP. And these are the websites which you can refer to know more about this topic. And this is about my contact details. And let me try to show you a video now. So with that video, let me stop today's presentation. Two videos. The first video is this video.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mohan Kumar, for your inspiring and informative presentation. We now open the floor for any queries or comments from our participants. Please feel free to post your queries in the chat box. Participants, you can post your queries in the chat box. Is there any queries from the participants? No queries. Sir, then shall we close the session?
Yes, madam. Thank you so much.
Okay. So before we conclude today's session, I would like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt thanks to all those who have contributed for making this event a success. I now invite Dr. Kritika Devi to deliver the vote of thanks.
Options at all points of times, not 4. ABCD, like Kaun Banega Crorepati, just presents
A very good afternoon for everyone. On behalf of organizer, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to you for attending today's events. First and foremost, I would like to thank our estimated speaker, Dr. R. Mogan Kumar, Professor, School of Management, Commerce of Thrissur Jayanti College, Bangalore, Karnataka, for sharing his valuable insights and an expertise on the topic of NE 2020, empowering the college professor to integrate 21st century skill for enhancing the student entrepreneurship and employability in higher education. Thank you, sir. Your session was very informative and inspiring for our staffs. I would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to our Honorable President AC Shanmugam, ACS Arun Kumar sir for his wavering support and guidance. Your leadership has been an instrumental in shaping the success of our department and its events. Our sincere thanks to Vice Chancellor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Register C.B. Palanivel sir, and Additional Register Dr. V. Cyril Raj, Advisor Dr. Mehta, Dean ENT Dr. Etiraj for their vision and encouragement. Our gratitude to our beloved head of the department, Dr. N. Kanya. Once again, I thank everyone who have contributed to the success of today's event. Let us continue our future learning journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kritika Devi, for your kind and thoughtful words. With that, we have reached the end of today's session. We hope you found today's discussion to be enlightening and thought provoking. The attendance and feedback link will be posted shortly. Kindly fill it out before leaving the session. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another engaging session on integration of research and innovation into curriculum by Dr. Jebarani Evangeline, which will begin promptly at 10:30 a.m. Until then, thank you once again and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.